Welcome back to another ranked play coaching video. Today, I believe we are looking at a kind of new competitive player. He's bronze in rank, so I don't know if he's really played competitive much, and he's playing a Fortress Hardpoint, but this feels like a good time to kind of focus on the basic fundamentals and stuff of of ranked and really help out new players, just get better, easier. So, something I just want to point out, like off the bat, if you look at his Scar class, it's definitely questionable. If you're a new player, the best thing that I can do is to just go ahead, look up a pro build, see what guns they're using, see what attachments they're doing, and use similar ones. Just because they're probably the most consistent attachments to use, so it's just better to use what the best players are using first before just experimenting with these classes, because this looks like a pretty slow Scar class. All right. Let me fast forward a little bit. Good break off. I guess this is probably his personal preference. He's playing on the affected FOV view or whatever, where it zooms in your gun more. Some people use this when they want more accuracy close range, but or farther far actually, but I don't know. I don't think it's really good on this game. The only game that I've really seen people use it on a lot is Cold War, so I would change it to the one that whenever you aim in, it doesn't zoom your FOV in. Nice. Something that I will want to say, just a quick thing. Whenever you're behind somebody, try not I know that you're probably just crouching off of pure habit, but really just try and make sure you lock down the kill or whatever. All right, so now that you got those kills, people are going to be spawning, they're going to be getting split spawns, right? Like one's going to be spawning in front of you at least, and then one is going to be spawning behind you. So let's see what happens here. It's all good. All right, 20 seconds left. I would just play new here, especially your teammate got a 3. You're hyped about it. This is good. Play new. You go to the back. See, you're hitting old here, right? Whenever you see just basic rule of thumb, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. You should always just play new. Now, there are certain things that I would probably tell somebody better to do, but as I said, I really want to focus on the core fundamentals here for a new player. So 20 seconds left. Let's just play new. Maybe play the hill, play the back of the hill. Make sure you're getting the spawns, because now you're just kind of running around, and I don't even know if they're spawning there. I think they're going to be spawning by new. Yeah, see, they're already on new. 3 of your teammates hold old. The best thing that you can do if you're trying to climb and you're new to the game and you're in low elo is just play the objective. If you continue to rotate and play correctly, you will climb, just because of the amount of people who don't do that at low elo. They're just not going to be there, but it's okay. All good. Once you get them weak, you should probably just hard chow, and you can wall bang the stage, so make sure you're doing that. You probably would have had a free kill. You should use your trophies here, but it's okay.
Backside.
Nice. Your sense is really fast. If you like playing on fast sense, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, but if you find yourself struggling to win a lot of gunfights and you're on a fast sense, there's a reason why people play on slower senses. So I would say change your sense if you struggle to win gunfights. His aim actually doesn't look that bad for fast sense though. All right, once again, 20 seconds left on ult here. Your teammate is holding the old time, so it's just another situation where you really want to focus on leaving the old time and starting to rotate. You do play you are playing like really slow in these gunfights. So like when you get somebody weak, like take the gunfight with confidence again. But I get it. You're just trying to hold like a pre-aim with an AR. I mean, it makes sense. All good. You got a bless spawn here. Yeah, you can't just like run out like that whenever you get that. I see what you're trying to do there, but you gotta understand that somebody's always going to be kind of anchoring the back of the point. Like they're always going to play that top ring area. So you really got to focus on killing them before you just hit the hill. You also don't have a what are they called? Like a field upgrade on this class that you made. So make sure you put that on. Dead silence and trophies are both very important. So always make sure you're running this. And once again, your class, right? Like you got extended mags on. It's not the like ideal class that you want for you know, to like be playing. So once again, you know, just go to any pro player that streams, basically look up their subclasses, their AR classes, and it'll probably help you get better just instantly. I like that you're in new time here though. Obviously they're going to come from up top there because that's just the easiest way to break the hill, but I wouldn't say it's your fault. You're doing your job getting in the hill. Your team needs to right back. So good job rotating there and being in the time. It's just unfortunate that your team didn't do it with you. I mean, I thought that was your teammate. I'm not going to hold you, but I guess unfortunate spawn. Oh, you do have a field upgrade, just wasn't showing. That's weird. Well, make sure you're popping it though. I haven't seen you use it once. Like you should. The best thing that you can do, at least, especially if you're using Deady, just pop it off spawn just to get used to doing it if you're not used to it. And then for trophies, just throw them in the hill if you have them. Just to kind of get used to it. Obviously, once you get better, you'll start, you know, popping dead silence in the correct situations, and you'll start popping trophies like whenever you need them for yourself and stuff. But just to like kind of get in the habit of popping them. Also, I can kind of see like it looks like you're struggling to like use your sub with like looks like you're really struggling to use your sub like with the affected FOV thing or whatever. So I would switch to the other FOV type as fast as possible because it does seem like it's kind of messing you up a little bit. That was a weird skip. You're kind of also just like, I understand the head bashing time, but it does seem like, you know, your head bashing time a lot of this sub and taking these long range gunfights. Like, try and focus on just hitting a more advantageous route when you're doing it and stuff like that. Nice. All right, 20 seconds left. Your whole team's here. This is where you want to start pushing towards the left, if you can. Nice kill. You got time. You're gonna die to the streak. Yeah. Alright, at least you're rotating now. Nice. Also, another thing is like, cause he is new to like he does seem new to the competitive aspect of it. If you are new to competitive, I mean, if you have like 2 monitors or something, or you can put up on your phone, something that I do like whenever I play a new game and it's like you don't know the rotations yet, like just have the rotations put up on your phone just so you can glance at it off like one of your desks so that you will know to rotate before it gives you the indicator if you like don't actually know rotations. Like this would be a good time to get your trophy down so you don't get naded. It's okay. Yeah, I do think your sense needs to go down a little bit. Just like at least a couple notches. I don't know what sense you play on, but I do think you kind of struggle like a little farther range. It's unfortunate. As another thing though too, obviously I said at the beginning of the game, like at the beginning of this, like if you play the objective, like you'll probably win realistically. But like really just try and focus on if your team is already in the objective, just try and think of like what could be open where your team could die from when you come off spawn, and try and just focus on like what you could do besides just stack the hill with them. Like, is there a certain lane that you could hold that they might be getting pinched from? Because like you can see the whole team is looking towards the direction that you go. Nobody's looking at the middle of the map, so they could just get flanked easily, which this guy ends up doing. So really try and focus on like what would benefit your team the most rather than just going straight to the hill. But that said, though, I do think you should be more objective oriented in the low elo because a lot of them are kind of just running around like not really, playing for the win, I guess. Nice. This is where you get your trophy down again. Nice. There you go. Just gotta do that way more consistently. But I mean, see, it already helps you. Like, that guy would have naded you. Nice. It's all good. Once again, I really think you definitely have some sort of like button combination that you just like always hit, but like really try and focus. I know it's hard. Like, I trust me, I did this too. Like, whenever I first started like competing, was in like the jetpack games, and I would always like I would just jetpack in every single situation, and it wasn't always like a good thing. Like, I just always spam like the jump button. So I definitely get it, but really try and break the habit of drop shotting in every gunfight, because sometimes like it's an easy gunfight win, and you should just be in a situation where you're ready to take another gunfight rather than having to like kind of mentally reset over and over because you keep drop shotting, behind the stage or whatever it is. It's just something that comes with practice. So like as you play the game more, you'll start getting that muscle memory, because you probably are just doing it because you know that you should do it, but you're not used to doing it yet. Actually, like your snaking and stuff like is actually better than like some people. Like some of your movement stuff is actually not too bad. Alright, you still want to be playing for the hill there. One might get an art spawn. Nah, I don't think so. As long as somebody on the enemy team is kind of back there in that ring area and none of your teammates are, they're going to get that spawn. Now, there's chances that some might get weird spawn outs, but realistically speaking, they're going to get that spawn. So 30 seconds left. I don't know what you're holding, like what you think, like where you think they're going to come from. But I mean, you just got to play hill there again. Like really, when you break it down, right? Like their whole team is alive. They're all over there, and you're holding this one area that's not even like where the new rotation is. I guess I understand if you were to go back and go like top rails area and look over the new hill and just make sure you lock that down. But I mean, this play just doesn't make sense in general. I guess I don't really know why you were doing this. All right, but look, now your first one in new. Well, second one in new, I guess. Good go. They're going to be coming through the ring side. Your teammate's already there. Let's look the other side. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is a situation where your teammate's in hill already. So it's like you don't have to be in hill here. You can make sure that you hold this up top. But, I like that you threw a trophy. I like that you ended up rotating, even though, like, the whole situation was a little weird. Like, you did a lot of good stuff here. But you see, you should be the one up there. I see that you're pinging it, but that should be you. And now you're dying. This would be a good big go. That would be a good time to throw your nade though too. I didn't want to focus on it too much because I know it's just a lot of information to take in when you're new, but you gotta focus on throwing the stun nades at least off spawn. Once again, another thing where throw it at the hill, stun nade, whatever, and just get used to the idea of doing it so that like as you get better, you kind of just are used to it, like kind of build the muscle memory of doing something. But this isn't bad. Nice, big win. Yeah, another trophy. I'd use it again, but it's okay. They're gonna be coming from the left, maybe a couple from the right, but like mostly gonna be coming from the left. Yeah. All right, 15 seconds left. We gotta rotate here. Yeah, we're just all on this side of the map for 10 seconds, so the other team's gonna have full control of new.
Oh shit. Not bad.
Nice kill. I'd wrap around right here with the AR, but that's okay. Nice big win. You get that guy weak. That's good. You did your job. Let's see if your team breaks. Yeah, they're just like not doing anything productive. That's unfortunate.
One on that.
Alright, we're at 15 seconds left again. We gotta get the new, I like this. Never mind. I thought we were rotating. If you rotate there, I think you kill that Max Hammer guy and then you would have new. But just another situation of just like really just focused on time, like 10 seconds rather than the 60 that's in front of you. Get a trophy down. Put the pistol away, bro. See, I mean, if you had your trophy out right here, like, all those stuns wouldn't be happening. And see how they're coming off spawn and throwing the stuns at the hill? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you could do that off spawn, and you could have the trophy to block it. Like, it is two things that you could be doing that would help you get this time, which I think I saw you lose this game. So, like, this is very important time. I run new. Get a trophy down. There you go. He's one shot. Kill him. Nice. You gotta get there fast. They're gonna be spawning like, yeah, like kind of in the back, but just really by like the stun stairs. Nice. Nice. Oh. Did team kill him? They don't. You gotta go. You gotta go fast because they have spawns for new. Oh, are you looking down for? Alright, so honestly, as I said, it should be a new player. He's bronze 1. Doesn't look like he's played a lot using weird classes, but you honestly have a pretty decent foundation. Like, for your shot isn't too bad, and the kind of movement things you do like are honestly like pretty good, especially for like low level. I would just say, once again, you really got to focus on, 20 seconds left. Should I be hitting old? Should I be rotating? Got to focus on the rotations. Probably change your class, change that affected thing, start throwing trophies, start throwing nades. Just really focus on like the basic things that you can be doing. I'd also say, you might need to try out the sensitivity being lowered a little bit. Just like really try and tweak your settings to make the game just feel comfortable for you. But I mean, as I said, like realistically speaking, for a new player, not a bad game. You just got to focus on, learning these fundamentals. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.